she might have just a couple of butterflies as she's walking the very first time.
Yeah, I don't know if the butterflies will be for the position or first game in pink in a while, so she'll be excited and wanting to bat on ball here.
Oh, squares are up. Go back, says Callie Wilson.
I think the selection of Callie Wilson, is it about the pitch or is it about the opposition she's come up against?
I think it could be opposition-based. We've seen dismissals to players like Ashley Gardner from that short ball. You've got some other players in that middle order that are going to go hard.
Nicely played. Just gets up on the toes and guides it down for the release shot to pick up the single. She'll keep strike. Elise Perry, it's 1 for 28 after 3. Nicola Carey, we saw her ability.
The world is on the brink of war. Help me rebuild the Avengers. Captain America. You don't even know what this is.
Got Sophia Dunkley is with that movement as well. If you don't have pace, you need to be able to manoeuvre the ball around.
Benefit that Nick Carey has is that seam position. One is there to swing through the air, but then it still is able to hit the seam and continue to come back in, and that's what bamboozled Sophia Dunkley with.
Can she do it again? Alan, I think that's also a little bit of credit to the ground staff here too, because as much as we love seeing 6s and 4s and runs being scored, I think we can still see that here tonight, but it's a lovely competition between bat and ball.
Yeah, nice to see some grass left on this wicket, nice even coverage, and that'll get the bowlers a little bit excited, especially Callie Wilson, who has that bumper, and as does Nick Carey. You say she doesn't have pace, but she's surprising, skiddy sort of bowler.
Having to get up and down the wicket a little bit there. Elisa Healy testing out the calf, testing out the thumb injury that she sustained in the World Cup final. She's played some really important knocks here at this ground as well as Healy. She'd like a few runs with the belt tonight. And there it is, Al. On demand as she turns around and quizzically says, really?
You see the pace on that one, more like 108 k's an hour. So she's not at the pace of a Callie Wilson up the other end, but she's deceptive, and because she's got a sort of low release point, it can slide onto that front pad. Well, when you used to bat like me, I'd get a few on the front pad.
You and the Fox playbook?
Yeah.
What would the Fox playbook say for you, Alex Blackwell?
Moves around the crease.
Yeah.
Enjoys the spinners.
Yep.
Sus on LB. Keep it tight.
Can we quote that?
You're honest. Sus on LB.
Yeah, I mean, they use few words, don't they,
They do.
on their
Yeah.
short 3 points for each batter. Far off, HD.
Spent a bit of time bowling two in the nets, and I didn't feel like I was ever in the game. So, yeah, I think you're pretty bang on though. If I bowled spin, I'd feel in a bit of danger.
Well, Alex Ross was playing in the celebrity game. He's the sweepologist.
He is.
I didn't mind a sweep.
Stolen your title.
And the women's game, the sweepologist has got to be Lydia Greenway.
Yes, without a doubt.
And we might now see a new one in Phoebe Litchfield. Better at the reverse and the switch compared to the orthodox sweep, which she got out on up in Brisbane.
Very cool, quick call of no to finish off the 4th over and the power play here at North Sydney Oval. 1 for 31. The wicket of Dunkley fell in that power play. It's brought together two players who know each other so well in Healy and Perry.
I think that's the benefit of having Alyssa Healy come in at number 3. We did see Dunkley start well though and go about the boundary hitting way that she showed at the Wacker, and than the footwork of Elise Perry. But the fact that Sophia Dunkley was able to come out and play with freedom, it means that Alyssa Healy and her experience can come out and adjust to any situation, and that's what we continue to see in this power play. Some cracking shots off the bat of Elise Perry, but this dismissal, Nick Carey will be very happy with. We already analysed the deviation that ball saw, but the exciting Quick and Kelly Wilson also made her way into the power play and is going to continue with ball in hand now.
Well, Healy's come in and she can stay there because the full stretch dive from Lauren Smith, who is one of the best fielders in the competition, has got into the hands but has bobbled out on contact with the ground.
It's not a good sign when you see eye contact made between fielder and bowler, and Lauren Smith just took off a little bit late, but you can almost say that was the bowler's catch.
There'll be disappointment there for Wilson, who has already shown us that she's not afraid to put in the bumper. She's shown some good pace. First ball that she bowled to Healy squared her up in her first over. Then should have had the Australian captain walking back instead. Healy continues. It almost looked as if Lauren Smith overran it. Slight adjustment now of the extra pace as fine leg comes finer. It was Strano on the boundary line, who can't track it down.
That's the miss that Kelly Wilson needs to be prepared for if she wants to bowl those short pitch deliveries. We saw in a previous over one get well above the shoulder, but this one just on hip height, and for a player like Elise Perry, that's easy pickings for her. And Strano did well to make an effort, but a couple of metres off the rope means she can't get there in time.
Oh, and that's through. There wasn't just a little noise. I'm a little bit excited, including you, Hannah Darling.
I get excited about most things. I need to learn to control the emotions, but
Something like a really keep it to be half-hearted. So what she is doing with this extra pace, though, is just keeping Elise Perry honest. Wanting to go over and just does. Elise Villani, I think, completely misjudged the jump there. If she timed that right, Elise Perry, well, definitely might not have got the 4 with a hand on it, but might have also been walking back. Instead, it's another 4 to finish off the over, 1 for 40.
first time we've seen.
No, please, I don't want to die! We got a drug trafficker. Right, mate? You're English. You're a jihadi. Let's go!
And a Hiroshima size bomb.
That's not good. This bomb can't let it be used to kill people. Go! What? Inhale! Go, go, go!
Aussie accent.
Some people say I'm starting to get some of the words, and
On which one?
I don't know. Probably it's a little bit of a mix. So, sure, I don't think I should try it on TV.
Well, let's just settle down into this first delivery here from Molly Strano.
कितने सबका चिपका चिपक बहुत देखा जाएगा
It didn't sound Australian to me, mate.
Give me a moment, I need to
Okay,
turn it up.
alrighty.
Oh, yes, mate.
Happy to give... yeah, not too bad.
Yes, bring it in. Hi, Tails.
Hey, Kelly Wilson, got a bit of pace.
Oh, you know, she's been working so hard this pre-season, and coming back from a few injuries, she's done incredibly well. So I'm so happy she's getting involved, and she's done so well too.
That's early.
Nice.
Lisa Healy, the reverse. So
I would say we're winning here. Nice ball. Nice, Nat.
slog sweep. Has space, one bounce four. Clean strike there from Healy.
Fuck him all, keep going.
Seen her go to that reverse sweep, but then adjusted, goes to the slog sweep, and probably the shot you're more commonly going to see from the caliber of Healy, and not too far away from Heather Graham there.
We'll get back to you, Lizelle. Give us one more ball here.
Come on.
Looks as if she was going to reverse to begin with, then wanted to go traditional.
Nice, Molly.
In amongst all that, I think Molly's trying to think there's an opportunity here.
Keep going, darling, a little bit. You better be right. No, throw her out. Get it.
Will we? Won't
It's
we?
over. What? Lizzie turning too much? Oh, yeah, there's so much turning that, Molly.
In your dreams, Molly Strano, end of the sixth, 1 for 46. Does she turn it, Lizelle? We'll find out next time. It's fantastic to have Lizelle Lee on mic for this match. Got herself in all sorts.
I think Lizelle Lee's made the right call there. Legs, going down leg. Yeah, bowling great lengths, Molly Strano, to upset Healy. Not easy to tie her down, but just the two scoring shots in the Strano over.
We're going to have Heather Graham coming into the attack. One of the senior all-rounders joining Nicola Carey, such a pivotal role with ball and bat for this Hobart Hurricanes team. Should be pleased to be out and actually competing on field after touring with the Australian team across the World Cup, not getting a match. Has eyes on the angles in the field, is happy, comes in for a first. It's on the money as that slides down leg.
That touring role of an all-rounder sounds a bit like Carey and her experience, and then Heather Graham, another wonderful young all-rounder coming in. And she's so experienced in this WBBL format.
Nice, Heather.
I said in the pre-game that Heather Graham sits fifth in the all-time leading wicket takers for WBBL. Strano's second and Carey's sixth. So 3 of the top 6 all-time wicket takers are in this Hurricanes lineup.
It's a ridiculous stat, isn't it? And is it because there's not one that's an out-and-out quick, someone who severely rips the ball?
Oh.
That's nice. Just drags Healy into the shot and just holds its line.
I was going to say, when I looked at the pitch, the first person that came to mind was actually Heather Graham and what she could produce off that little bit of extra grass that's been left on. We spoke a little bit about it, and I think when conditions are in her favour, she can bowl absolute seeds, but when they're not, I think that's why she's up the top there.
There's that shape again, just a little away shape, but Healy up to the task. Lauren Smith also up to the task. Quality cricket all round from bowler to batter to fielder.
Yeah, wonderful effort there. Lauren Smith, former Sixer, former Thunder. She's now found a home down at the Hurricanes and with the Tassie Tigers. And
Full shot straight to pick up the single and bring up the 51 now as well. So they're moving along nicely here at North Sydney over having been by the Hobart Hurricanes. Coming off a magnificent 10-wicket win against...
Sometimes family isn't perfect. I like you better as a sister than a mom.
Ouch. It's been hard for that girl, and for you too. The pet might bring joy beyond your behavior.
We promise.
Control him. Ow. We are not keeping this thing.
Ohana means family.
Nobody gets left behind.
Disney's Lilo and Stitch.
There was some surprises from some people, some agreements by some. They got rid of the number 1 T20 bowler in the world. Hayley Silver-Holmes into the attack. She'll need to be careful not to get too short onto Perry's hip, because that is a shot that she often feasts on.
Like the end that they've chosen here for Hayley Silver-Holmes for that reason, though, is the fact that she's got that long boundary out on that leg side for protection. She's got Carey and Graham, two of the best in the game, out there patrolling it. And something we don't see too often is actually the use of a deep point and a third. So no fielder in that position, which we've already spoken about the power that Perry has through them. So it's going to be an interesting battle here.
Oh, that's gone fine. That'll be another 4 to the total.
Pace, though, from Hayley Silver-Holmes, nearly up to 114 there, just a click under, but for her, angle that she's able to produce that, it's difficult when your strength becomes your weakness, and we can see that delivery cross seam, opting to not see if there's any movement through the air for herself, but just angling down onto the hip of Healy, and if you miss on the hip of Perry, it's probably the same result if you miss on the hip of Healy.
Backs away, goes up and over point. One bounce and thuds into the hoarding here at North Sydney Oval. That'll feel good for Healy.
Wow, what a shot. This is not the sort of shot you regularly see against Healy. Just giving herself room, trusts the bounce here at North Sydney Oval, and off the back foot finds the gap. Putting up her stumps.
The comeback ball here. Full shot, favoured shot, undoing, no, because Nat Silver-Brunt, 2 matches in a row, and she's put them down. Very unusual for one of the world's best.
It's tough as a bowler when you've just been hit for 2 boundaries and then bowl the exact delivery that you wanted to, and fielders are unable to back you up, and like I said, uncommon to see that at the hands of Nat Silver-Brunt.
And Elise Perry doesn't know where it is. Healy wants the run, and that'll test the calf out.
Yeah, that's where just a little bit of trust in the call might have been necessary there from Perry. There was a run there, but just in doubt of where the ball actually landed.
She's worked back into things nicely, has Silver-Holmes, after getting hit for 2 consecutive 4s. Innovation. And it's protection there from Strano. And we are setting ourselves in for a entertaining match, and we're seeing shots like that from Elise Perry. End of the 8th over, 1 for 62.
Yeah, innovation from Perry.
Let's talk murder.
Face to face with the mob. It's like The Godfather. I made him an offer he couldn't decline.
Okay.
On the whip, hasn't she, HD?
Yeah, and it's due to that footwork as well. One, being able to get into position early on the back foot, but those shots to the offside, the weight transfer is so bang on that it's hit right underneath her eyes and with complete control. We did see an edgy one that went over the top of Elise Villani at mid-off, but this ground is pretty close to having a stadium named after her, but she hits all round.
I mean, as signs it is at the moment for the Hobart Hurricanes, as Healy just seems to be starting to find a bit of a groove, a bit of a rhythm, and also this pairing, historically, are pretty good in the WBBL, aren't they?
Yeah, not bad, not bad. See Mitch Stark watching on from the stands. Common sight, it's lovely to see him supporting his wife, Elisa.
It's good from Heather Graham. Nice line from her, what you expect. She generally does keep it pretty tight and keeps it pretty tidy as well, so good from her.
I like the option here from Elise Villani going back to another over from Heather Graham. Yes, the runs aren't completely out of control yet, but this partnership is so crucial, and if you want someone to break it, you're often turning to someone like Heather Graham.
Yeah, they have the second most runs as a partnership in the history of the competition. Heather Graham, on target she is. Stump to stump, keeping it as simple as possible, and she gets the big scalp of Perry.
Yeah, huge wicket here for the Hobart Hurricanes. Elise Perry, she's in terrific form, and this is just keeping the stumps in play. Perry, unfortunately, missing a straight one there. Was there a bit of deviation? We've seen Heather Graham presenting that seam nicely. Massive wicket.
Absolutely massive indeed. 2 for 64 it is in the 9th over. In the 9th over it is.
Garrett the garbage man, Garrison. I'm smart, funny, bilingual. Hold up.
That thing doesn't understand a word.
Shh. We're talking.
If we don't save it, this world will wither and die.
Bio con Dios. It means goodbye, brother.
No, it doesn't.
Don't look at her. It does.
Garbage man, huh? Oh, you can bag me up and take me to the curb anytime.
She's got 3 deliveries here to keep out from Heather Graham, and you can see and making sure that this field is so crucial, and she would have bowled a lot of deliveries to Ash Gardner over her career, and you can see deep backward square, deep mid-wicket, deep cover, and a deep third for Heather Graham. So she's going to be looking to hit the stumps, but they've really made sure these angles are bang on, because this is a key wicket for this Hurricane side.
There she is, straight on the stumps yet again. Brilliant.
Yeah, so I think the tactic here is you've got a field set square and behind the wicket. The drives are up and the keeper's up. So Heather Graham just looking to go very tight lines and good lengths, asking the batters to hit down the ground on the up.
Absolutely brilliant. And very unlucky to not pick up another wicket. There'll be runs, but that is really unlucky for Graham.
You definitely see the use of that extra grass on this wicket for Heather Graham, and not only the wicket of Perry getting through the gate, but this is so close to getting through the gate of Ash Gardner as well, and we can see that reaction there from the bowler, and I think conditions tonight are well and truly in the favour of Heather Graham.
Yeah, just a little nibble of the surface, isn't there? And it's just enough to cause problems. It's not too much. It's just enough to cause problems. Now, it just slightly goes away from the right hand. A wonderful over from Heather Graham, 2 for 68.
We sell products made out of paper, toilet tissue, and local newspapers. That is in order of quality.
It's gonna take a little time. My name is Ned Sampson. I am your new editor-in-chief.
Have you read this paper?
Uh-huh. It sucks. But we are going to make it better. I hope it's not too disruptive to have me shake everything up.
Don't be so self-defecating.
God, not again.
Attacking the stumps.
Such a crucial player for any team that she plays for. Heather Graham offers something with the bat and ball. Now, time for Smith. Few Smiths in the side, 3 of them. A few double-barrel names as well. And the Hobart Hurricanes.
Don't like to make it easy for us, do they?
Following her little bit. We've seen a little bit of nibble off the surface. Usually when there's a little something off the surface, it can turn as well. We haven't seen too much turn tonight.
Well, we've seen Strano bowl. She's traditionally not a big turner, but Lauren Smith can turn it.
That's good. Lindsay Smith is a good fielder. And Lindsay Smith herself, the bowls with the newer ball, generally relies more on that bit of swing with the newer ball.
Yeah, good point. Both the new ball spinners get a bit of movement through the air, more so than turn, and that's their weapon.
Use of the feet, but he had a little chip over the top, get her off the mark. Sixers were happy to have a bat first. Thoughts on that?
I think home conditions, the fact that they love playing at this ground, but the strength of that top order put pressure on this Hurricane side early.
Lindsay, around to a straight one, please. Oi.
It's great to hear Lauren Smith at the stump mic there. She's in control of her fields, knows exactly what she's doing. She's a really crafty bowler, someone with a tremendous amount of experience and continues to show up for whichever side she's playing for. And she's a quality team member.
Field up on the offside. Get a punch down the ground towards Callie Wilson, and that will end the over and the first 10 overs as well. It's 2 for 72, and we'll have a drinks break.
I'm not going anywhere until I find Miranda.
Lang's not answering his phone. Where is he? Any fatalities? Oh my God.
To the Murdochs. Long may we live.
Amen.
There's been an accident.
The Murdochs are a South Carolina legal dynasty.
Did the Murdochs tell you not to talk to me?
How bad is this for us? These are very powerful people. Go to the mirror and see what that man has to say. I'm not going anywhere until I find Miranda.
Lang's not answering his phone. Where is he? Any fatalities? Oh my God.
You can see this deviation from not only the pitch, but this delivery in particular, Elise Perry, and then very similar to Ash Gardner, but the way that she's able to hold that seam up, let the ball do the talking, and the grouping there is outstanding and a major tick, and then able to change the wrist, bring that ball away from the matchup that is Ash Gardner, and that dismissal there is going to be replayed a couple of times as the delivery you want to be bowling to Elise Perry, not only early, but to get her out bowl 29 deliveries in, it's pretty uncommon to see from Elise Perry, and already a bang on 2 overs from Heather Graham.
Ash Gardner on strike. She's faced just 5 deliveries so far. Wilson with ball back in hand. Initially, they had a slip in place in that Siva Brunt, but now they've decided to change that and put Siva Brunt back out towards mid-wicket. Third is back, fine legs back as well. It was a little too wide with her pace. It's a matter of using it through the offside. Gardner does pretty well, throws decent, but makes it home.
Well, great signs for the Sixers with Healy running a quick 2 there, stretching out that calf. And I think maybe the thought process, take that slip out, encourage Callie Wilson to continue to bowl nice tight lines, getting the catches in front of the wicket.
just shortening up that length a touch. And again, Healy's down the track. She's very keen to run today. It seems like her calf is responding okay.
Saying Ash Gardner, get me on strike. This is my matchup, but I don't think that one is going to be too pleasant for Ash Gardner. And I spoke a little bit about the skiddiness of Nick Carey, but Callie Wilson's actually pretty similar. She obviously has that extra pace, but it does feel like that ball follows you just due to how skiddy it is. So needs to be on our toes here, Ash Gardner.
And happy to test out the surface. It's good to see in a bit of rhythm as well, Callie Wilson, because didn't play in the first game, first of all, but also had some injuries in the winter that would have just delayed her preparation a little bit coming into the new season. Had some injuries delaying even her debut into the WBBL as well. So it's good to see her in what looks like a bit of rhythm at the moment. And some decent pace.
Speak about allowing a bit of momentum to come into bowling, and it's such a crucial thing in fast bowling, just being able to have what you feel like is preparation under your belt. When you get to these moments, you know exactly the deliveries you want to bowl, and I think for her as well, just being able to stand at the top of her mark and think, just bowl quick.
It's wide of the crease, trying to use the angle. Really not really in that much control, but enough to pick up runs for herself and her team.
And this is Healy being proactive. You can't keep her still for long. She finds a way to get the ball to the fence. It's not particularly convincing, and that's probably because of the pace that Callie Wilson is generating at the moment. But it is a short boundary that side, and the crowd ready for some catches.
Nice little punch. Lovely use of the pace. You're not going to be stopping that. Extra bit of pace off the bat. He ends that over with a boundary. It's 2 for 83.
We're going to take out the competition.
What'd you think? I wasn't going to hear about this? What's my cut?
I am obligated to destroy everything you have built.
So what are we going to do about it?
I'm going to break his jaw in 6 places.
Who says you're not romantic?
This could be the greatest opportunity of my life, and it comes with danger. Is that a ghost? Pity nobody seen that coming.
And it's been amazing.
How's the two little ones?
I've got a 10-month-old now and a 3-year-old, so
Yeah.
that's a busy life.
It is a bit of a busy life. Old Vian and Aiden, the two youngsters you've got in the household.
Nice, Mole.
What's your thoughts on the surface, Lizelle? You've seen it now for 11 overs. What's your thoughts on the surface?
It looks like a good service, but I feel like we've got some nip off the wicket as well. I think Heather's been bowling really well. She's always bowling pretty well, isn't she?
Yeah, I think she enjoys this type of surface as well.
Oh, nice. Oh. Good effort, Lee.
Not able to get down and stop that one. Yet again, Healy just using the pace.
Good going, Mole. Good effort, Elise.
Some lovely use of the pace by Lisa Healy. Lizelle, you know Lisa Healy pretty well. Plans to her?
I'm not going to comment on that because I'm not in that meetings.
You're not one for meetings, are you?
No, I hate it. I absolutely hate it. I like our little catch-ups with like your skills coach. So much better. Over a nice coffee. Oh, nice, Mole. Also, do you know what? When people ask me to read a wicket, I have no idea. I feel like if there's a lot of boundaries, I've been headed to break wicket. So.
You've always been that player, haven't you? The see ball, hit ball kind of player.
Ball, that's all it is.
Yep. It's been going pretty well for you this season as well.
Yeah. Hopefully we go again tonight. Oh, Molly, love it.
It's gone very fine. Down towards the boundary. A little bit of work to do.
Yes, Ailes.
Nicely done. You may not be in on the tactics, but thoughts on a target?
Oh, I would love if we can do like a under 160. I think that would be gettable.
Projected score from here, 154.
Also don't mind 120 score.
I'm sure you wouldn't mind a 120 score. I reckon that'd make your life a lot easier. A little bit to do before then, though, Lizelle.
Oh, yeah.
2 for 92.
Welcome to Los Alamos, a secret laboratory in the middle of nowhere, focused on one goal. Is anyone ever going to tell the truth about what's happening here?
Depends on where they might go. Where do you think the captain's looking at the moment?
Well, I think we've seen the threat that is Heather Graham and also Nick Carey on this wicket. So I would imagine they might bowl their full quota of overs. Carey with 2 remaining, Graham with 2 remaining. Strano's so experienced, she'll probably get her 4 as well. Despite the fact that Wilson's gone for 28, she did generate an opportunity that was put down against Healy. So I think she's actually bowled well tonight with little reward.
Right, no control in the shot. An opportunity this time around is taken by Nat Silverbrunt. Just a chance earlier. It was a bit tougher than this one, fair enough. But she's done well here to get rid of Gardner.
Very similar delivery that we saw that missed chance off the bowling of Hayley Silverholmes a little bit earlier against Alyssa Healy that point, but now against Ash Gardner, quick into the wicket, cross seam, and then being able to produce that false shot. And Nat Silverbrunt has made sure that she backs up her bowler in this situation, and that's a big wicket for Hayley Silverholmes, who at the start of this season is making a bit of trend of taking big wickets.
3 for 92 it is, as Gardner goes for 9 today.
No way. How's it going? We are seeking 500 grand for our company.
This will determine your destiny.
This is our American dream.
We're going to do 10 million this year.
Wow. This is incredible.
Caught up in this dream, it's a crazy fantasy. Drifted far from home.
I think this is your moment.
Oh my gosh!
Likes to advance to the paces, so you see Lizelle lead back against Silverholmes. I wouldn't be surprised to see her come up relatively quickly, just to make Mealy Kerr uncomfortable.
2 in 2. Silverholmes is having a wonderful little spell here and just turning the game a touch.
For the Hobart Hurricanes, they just continue to keep the stumps in play. There is a little bit of movement in this pitch. The pace bowlers enjoying the conditions. We see a slight cross seam there, scrambled seam, attacking that gate between bat and pad. Wonderful wicket there for young Hayley Silverholmes. She's had a terrific spring challenge and she's hit the ground running.
4 for 92. Goes off first ball.
My job is taking care of victims.
I've promised people that I would save them, and I'm going to keep my promise. We have an opportunity to make a real statement here. I'll do what needs to be done. Go. Get down here.
What do we got?
Are we going to let the killer walk free? It's time to introduce ourselves.
Who's to move? There's no feeling like a guilty verdict.
It's a tough delivery to get first ball, and she's now got this hat-trick delivery. I think she'd love to see a replica of that delivery. She just bowled before, and they're setting the field for it. We've seen Silverbrunt, who took the first catch, come into a slip, and they're bringing Lauren Smith now into a mid-wicket. You can see covers crept in. Still fielders patrolling the boundary, but hat-trick delivery.
Hat-trick delivery. Pressure on Aaron Burns. Keeps the stumps in play. Couldn't have done too much more. Maybe just a bit fuller possibly than maybe she wanted, but That is a wonderful start to this over and just this little period of play.
Looks like Silver Holmes will maintain that slip. She's bowling that well. She's right on top here. So Silver Brunt still at that second slip.
So often also you see these little periods of pressure creating issues with running between the wickets as well. There's just that little bit of panic. You just need to find a way to calm down. And you'd think if anybody could do it, it would be these two because they're so experienced.
Yeah, and Burns, so quick between wickets, will be able to keep up with the sprightly Healy, who's really running between wickets well tonight. Lovely to see Erin Burns back on the field. 3 months ago, gave birth to her daughter Nina. What an effort that is. She was stunning in the field at the Wacker. Now gets an opportunity to bat.
Silver Holmes, what an over this is. She has picked up 3 wickets and all of a sudden the Sydney Sixers are struggling.
3 wickets fall for 1 run in the 1 over. This is outstanding bowling from Hayley Silver Holmes. Again, with that off-cutter, getting enough movement to beat the bat and pad of Healy. This is some bowling. Hurricanes up and about.
Spoke a little bit about the selection pressure of this Hurricane side, and Hayley Silver Holmes is doing everything possible to make sure that she has well and truly cemented her spot in this Hurricanes 11. And with deliveries like that, not only that delivery, but we've already seen those 3 wickets and all a little bit different, which I think is very enticing signs for Hayley Silver Holmes, that she's able to take wickets in many different situations, but that off-cutter, she's going to want to bottle that up and bowl that at many different times throughout her career.
Nat, you asked who's going to be the options for the rest of the game. I think we're going to see Silver Holmes bowl 4. She's only in her second over and she's got 3 wickets.
Great foresight there, Alex. Thanks
Yeah.
for that. I might ask you about the lotto numbers next. It's amazing to think that Silver Holmes didn't play in the WBBL last year because of the elbow injury that she had. She required surgery as well. And she's come back so beautifully here in this game. She looks well in control of her game. Certainly in control of those off-cutters as well. All right, how does she close out this over? Much more close to perfect right now. Got rid of the big wickets, got rid of the set batters. 5 for 93 they are. Does just mean you can keep the pressure on, keep the catches in place. It's 5 for 94.
I've been having this recurring nightmare. Everyone dies.
It's time to break the cycle. It finally arrives.
From that Silver Brunt and through the gate, get nearly curved for a golden duck. Just using that slight off-cutter delivery to great effect. Got the wonderful batter in Healy out, bowled between bat and pad.
She picked up a 4-for in the Spring Challenge, but here now in BBL she has her career best figures. Brilliant. She's just lifting the field as well. Lindsay Smith is an excellent fielder. She read that well.
When you're on top, you really want to put the foot down against this Sixers side because they've got a deep batting order. You don't want to let them go now. 3 wicket over. Now some really...
Sometimes you also miss out on those opportunities to capitalise on the slightly looser balls as well, don't you, in these situations? Now tries the reverse, that doesn't work either.
I'll come around, thank you. See that straight away. Lauren Smith recognising, yes, it didn't come off, but she's going to change that angle, come around the wicket. A few changes in the field. That's probably the fact that there's been a Only one run scored off these first 3 deliveries, and they're just looking to maintain that pressure.
Decides to go straight, and I'm afraid this is going to be number 6. Lovely catch by Nicola Carey, made that look very easy.
It's another big wicket for this Hurricane side, and partnership was needed by these 2 out in the middle, but Lauren Smith was well and truly on top. Changed her angle, knew that she was building pressure, and Aaron Burns just playing across that one and into the safe hands of Nicola Carey.
Big problems at the moment for the home side, who didn't have a good record here at this ground last year. They now find themselves 6 for 95. Burns goes for 1.
I'm not going anywhere until I find Miranda.
Lang's not answering his phone. Where is he? Any fatalities? Oh my God.
Playing in her second WBBL game. A little bit of pressure on her. I'm sure she wasn't be expecting to come in at this stage earlier on. And the likes of Perry and Healy were going. Was there a little edge? It sounded like there was something on it. I think that's been put down. It's 6 for 95 after 14.
To the Murdochs. Long may we live.
Amen.
There's been an accident.
The Murdochs are a South Carolina legal dynasty.
Did the Murdochs tell you not to talk to me?
How rated is this for us?
These are very powerful people. Go to the mirror and see what that man has to say.
Yeah, absolutely. She clearly lost it as well, Lizelle Lee, because she was looking straight up. Nearly straight back to her. With the over that she had before, you almost feel like it's her day to catch those. Those are so tough. You just feel it's her.
I can't believe she's dropped it, to be fair. I think you could give her the toughest thing to do in cricket, and she'll be able to do it today. The form that she's got, which is brilliant, coming off the back of her first game up at AB, where she just really struggled with line and length. Boy, she got it right tonight. And I've already put in Fox Cricket, Natalie Javanos, that we've got you in comms and then Lizelle Lee on mic as well. Did you plan that?
It's just a little bit of South African flavour.
A little?
A little bit of South African flavour. We're very good at putting flavour on things.
You are.
You've had a South African braai before.
I love a braai.
You've never had a
Little
braai,
pointy
have you,
coss.
Hannah?
I haven't, no.
No control yet again, but this one will fall safely. Again, that short delivery causing a few problems. Hannah, we'll have to get a braai together. There's a few South Africans here that I reckon would put together a very good braai.
Well, hang on. Wasn't it you sort of pumping yourself up to say that you can bring any ingredients together in a kitchen and create something?
Yeah, I do love hosting a dinner party, so you're welcome over if you cook the braai.
Okay.
Done. And I'll just be there.
Mel will just provide the colour, that's fine. She'll provide us with all the jokes and the laughs, that's okay.
Not the pressure.
Absolutely brilliant this has been from Silver Holmes to turn this game around just so quickly. Anything could have happened when Healy and Perry were in. It's nicely played into the gap. Sometimes that fuller delivery we have seen go for runs today.
Yeah, 100 up for the Sixers, and sometimes when your back's against the wall a little bit, as it is now, reminded that they wanted to bat first here this evening because of the track record here at this ground. sometimes try and overhit things, but it's a wonderful pitch. We were out there earlier, weren't we, Nan? It's firm, you make good contact, you'll get good results.
Following her, this is easily going down the leg side. Get a run to end that over. So 15 overs are gone. 6 for 101.
I'm not going anywhere until I find Miranda.
Lang's not answering his phone. Where is he?
Any fatalities? Oh my God.
As well, being able to run in, bowl a hard delivery into that area, and you see the amount of deliveries there. You can hear that on screen. The crash of those stumps, and we saw it twice in that over. But like I said, Hayley Silver-Holmes creating one chances, but also making sure that if they miss, she hits.
5 overs to go. 6 for 101. Smith so far, quietly, has bowled 2 overs, 1 for 5.
Oh, and you know Maitland Brown supremely well. She's out there at the moment. She doesn't mind a little bat in hand kind of cameo, doesn't she?
Use the feet, a missed chance. Maddie Villiers coming down the track. And another missed opportunity behind the stumps.
Maitland Brown and now Maddie Villiers after this chance are going to be crucial if sixes put on a competitive totals. We can just see that one disappointment from Lauren Smith, but nice, lads. But these two at the wicket. There's some competitive batting that Maitland Brown loves, and she's going to love the challenge that this is to one, put on a total, but also show what she can do with bat in hand.
Thick edge. And away it goes for some runs.
Nice ball! Keep going, lads!
It's often the way, isn't it, when do both here.
Reading what she was trying to do and getting it wide outside the off stump. She moves across nicely and places that well.
See that deep point employed the bowling of Lauren Smith, but Maddie Villiers has done well on that short side to make sure that they weren't in play. Lindsay Smith doing the patrolling out there, but comfortably onto the back foot and puts that away.
A little bit of a mix-up with the running. Lizelle Lee fumbles.
Tell you what, Lauren Smith has done superbly well there, because she said, "Oh, sugar," and apologised because she took the bails off before the ball came in. First and foremost, so Lee does well, gets the glove off, but then fumbles, and there it is. She's kicked them. Now she can also still inflict the run out.
Nice, lads!
She would have had to get the ball against the stump and then pulled it out of the ground.
End of the over. 6 for 111. Lizelle Lee.
The world is on the brink of war. Help me rebuild the Avengers. Captain America. You don't even know what this is.
Was there.
Oh, my word, it's getting me.
Yeah, but you've got a lot of your wishes in terms of number of wickets, right?
Yeah, yes, definitely.
You wanted some wickets?
Yeah, I feel like it's I feel like we're doing really well in bringing them back pretty well after the start they had. So it's just making sure we squeeze them at the minute. And yeah, we've had a few chances in the field as well. I mean, if they're struggling, I think that would have been a great opportunity just to get somebody new in as well.
Lizelle, maybe you should take up umpiring.
I definitely am doing that. I'm doing the Nationals in December.
We've actually just had a photo up on screen of you looking stunning in your umpire's uniform. Yes!
Do you know what? I did 2 games on that day. I did a third grade men 40-over game, and straight after that did a second grade T20 women. So fair to say that was a busy day, and my feet was more sore than a 50-over game.
Takes a lot of concentration too, doesn't it, as well?
So much more, because if you're done batting, you're just done. It's like, you just have to stand there the whole time.
Right, start of the power surge now. So how much of a difference will this make?
I'm giving umpires more credit than I normally do.
There we go, power surge just confirmed. Be ready for it, Lizelle. Things have been going well your way for the last little while, so be ready for it. Power surge is going. Right, Heather Graham to take the ball up for the Hurricanes. Cross seam by the looks of it. Now a mix-up between the two yet again. Maybe an opportunity possibly at the other end. Maddie Villiers had gone a long way down.
Getting that on the review?
Are you sure?
100%.
All right.
Oh, yes.
What do you love about umpiring?
I believe you. She's in.
Out towards the leg side now. And this is what the power surge can do. It can bring runs for the batting side.
So that first delivery, Maitland Brown up to use her feet and try and come up Heather Graham. This delivery, much stiller, and then got the delivery she wanted on her hip and made sure that she was able to put that one away.
Just out in front of square.
Oh, yes, Heather, that's you.
Yep, certainly agree with Lizelle Lee there, saying, that's you, Heather, that's where you want to be, nice and straight.
I like the option of the sixes taking the surge now. Often you see in this situation, after a number of wickets, batters look to rebuild that partnership, but if there's someone you want at the crease, it's Maitland Brown when you look at the batters to come. So making sure that, yes, she's only faced the 10 deliveries, but in a partnership here with Maddie Villiers, if they can momentum in these last few overs, they're going to put themselves in the best chance.
Maddie Villiers strikes at almost 118 in her T20 career. She's got a half century to her name as well. It's a lot more of her time, of course, bowling, but she definitely can bat and has done that at a good level in England for in the 100. Lovely, very clever. Field up on the leg side.
I don't know if that was where Maitland Brown was targeting, but probably due to the fact that that was a big change of pace from Heather Graham, which meant that it found the inside edge of Maitland Brown's bat, but she swung hard enough at that one and made sure that if she made contact, it was going over the heads of those fielders and probably planning for over the heads of the fielders on the boundary, but found it over the heads of the fielders in the inner ring.
Be more runs. Similar area, different shot though.
Great bowler to go to roughly the same area again, isn't it, to finish off that first over of the power surge. Particularly now that Maitland Brown is seeing the ball so well.
So 6 down at the moment. It was a good start by the Hurricanes, picking up a couple of crucial wickets at Heather Graham, and a wonderful time.
And you can see these dismissals from the Hurricane side not only brought pressure, but the way that they were able to execute these situation on the pitch that has done them some...
More understanding there now for Lizelle Lee. The 30s up front for the Sixers. This is good. His power surge is just giving a little something into this innings, and it's just what's needed for the home.
Excellent shot from Manny Villiers, noticing that